Seeking Brother Husband.
Oh, Seeking Brother Husbands.
Yeah,
Amazing. Is it TLC? It was on HBO Max.
it's on Max.
It's if you guys want to watch this.
White Lotus is over. Everyone's got post White Lotus depression. Maybe this season didn't satisfy you quite the way that two men can satisfy one woman.
Exactly.
Sometimes three men.
This is the official pitch for Seeking Brother
I'm moving my
Husband.
two husbands into bunk beds so we can have a third husband.
It's the show
Crazy.
is, if you don't know, the show is about the people that I hope Trump holocausts.
No way. No, there's the thing about the show. You start out and the show makes you like sick and it makes you angry.
Oh,
And
I've
then
never
by
seen
episode
you guys
by
this
epi-
angry at anything.
by episode 3 I was like, "Oh, my friends." Like I got used to them. I liked them. I
Yeah,
like
we were
the
like, well,
characters.
actually, not every situation is different.
Yeah, the one was just
Maybe
yeah,
love
like,
involved.
my dick doesn't work, and I feel bad, so my wife wants to have sex, and she still loves me, and she wishes my dick would work, but it doesn't. So we brought in another guy to have sex with my wife, and he's my best friend. And I was like, well, this is actually okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I actually don't have any problem because they started off with like. We met in college, and I knew instantly she was the one. She's the love of my life. And we got married, and then she's like, yeah. And then I decided I wanted to bring home a black guy to fuck. That's like, dude.
That one's the saddest. And then
And I'd say it has nothing to do about race, but it does a little bit.
a little bit. Well,
I'm not racist, but like, come on. That's like the worst thing you can do.
You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
if my wife wants to add someone to our relationship, I'm going with the smallest, most Chinese man.
Yeah. You got to keep the expectations low.
Oh, but the funny thing about that couple is that like the guy, the
The guy's trying to be friends with him.
yeah, and they kind
Yeah.
of do become friends, and then and let's be clear, ugly woman, inside and outside, she needs to figure out a lot, like how to do her makeup and find.
She should just kill
spiritual
herself, to be
higher
honest.
being.
She's pretty gross.
She approaches her
we were saying a
husband
lot of
and
violent
her
things.
black boyfriend, and is like, I want to start fucking other men. And the black boyfriend is like, where's this coming from?
Yeah. This
And-
woman's going to fuck other guys.
And he's
She's
out.
not known for doing
If
that.
I knew this woman liked fucking other guys,
Yeah.
I don't think I would have agreed to this.
Yeah.
That was so sad because after that conversation, him and her boyfriend were just, or him and her husband,
yeah.
were just playing cornhole, just
Yeah.
depressed.
Well, they're playing cornhole like like on the verge of tears because they both are like, I'm siding with you, not my wife. And it's like, yeah, I'm siding with you, not my girlfriend, because we have a better bond from fucking the same woman than we do with the woman because she's a whore. Or not a whore. She wants to
I guess my
experience
hope,
sexual
if
life
we continue
more, I
watching
guess.
this, which we probably will, my hope is that in most of these situations, the guys end up together and just kick the wife out.
Oh,
That's what it
100
seems like.
The
For the
chemistry
cornhole-
between the guys is so much better than
I think a
any-
lot of
yeah.
these guys might be gay men.
Yeah. Yeah.
The cornhole is so funny. Just like getting
an
cocky and
analogy.
like just playing cornhole.
Yeah. Do you think the producers were like, well,
Like,
we got to
what's
have them film. We got to film this part of the show because it's not a scene. I don't know what to call it.
They're like, what's the funniest thing they could play?
For this scene,
what's the most
They're
ridiculous thing
pickling
two
their
guys
own
could play?
cucumbers.
Cornhole is the funniest game you could play with a guy who just cucked you.
Yeah.
Just like a very like.
And you're having such like an emotional.
just got done playing cornhole with your wife.
You're having such an emotional conversation that you're like on the verge of tears, and you're like, "Is on the board 1 point or 2 points?"
Does that count? It's
Yeah.
kind of in there.
Yeah, no, it's hanging
Is that a
off.
half
It's touching
point?
the ground. It can hang off the board, but it can't touch the ground. I love her so much, and I know she's my forever person.
Yeah. So
And
what's
I'm
the
fine with you
score?
fucking her, but I don't want a third guy to fuck her of a different race.
So what's the score? I haven't been keeping track. I haven't been keeping track. Are we winning? Am I
Also,
winning?
yeah, 1v1 cornhole. They're in a polyamorous relationship, and yet they can't find
can't find
two
a
other
partner
dudes
for
to
cornhole.
play cornhole with.
I do feel like that's a lot of it too. Is just guys who have trouble finding friends, and they're like, "Well, I'll be friends with the guy who's fucking my wife."
Yeah, or
Couldn't
they're.
be that
I do
bad.
think
well,
these
they're
guys
all
were
just so,
very pathetic.
I think they're so beaten down by their relationship.
I'm gonna say this, and no one's brave enough to say this, but the men in the polyamorous relationship.
Yeah, well, I
where
was
there's
very.
a bunch of. I think they're pathetic.
I was obviously very anti the women immediately. And then it sort of started to become clear that the women were begging their mans to be like, say no to this.
Yeah.
Except for the
Please.
one lady. The one lady was not. The one lady was
What,
super, the
Lexus?
the Houston lady.
What's her name?
I forget, but it was the black lady from Houston.
Yeah, damn, what's her
Oh
name?
yeah, she was.
She
like,
was.
but
she
then
was. She was a true
Athena?
like, freak.
What the fuck was her name?
the ones from out here that we got to
her
get
name
on the
was
pod.
Athena. I think she was the goddess of love.
Oh yeah,
The
she was definitely a goddess of love. She was She was just like, can I get a third boyfriend?
Which couple was it? Because I feel like
it was the
I
couple
started
that lived
black
out here that was
The white one.
that she seemed like she was shit testing the husband.
Oh yeah.
Like, well, how would that make you feel? Like, you wouldn't like that, though, would you? And
Oh yeah.
he
yeah,
had to be
yeah.
like,
Oh, there's 6
Oh
seasons
yeah,
of
it would
this
make
shit.
me sad that another man's fucking you, but
yeah.
if that's
He's
what
like,
you
I don't
want,
know. He's
if
like,
that's
whatever
what you want, I can't say no because you're a woman and I'm a man. And saying
that's
no
kinda
to
how
a
he
woman
sounds.
is
Oh,
illegal.
fuck me. There's a seeking sister wife.
Yeah, that's the original
that,
brother husband.
That one's less cringy to me because that's just a boy getting his due.
yeah, that one's
just
good.
getting a boy-
when the
that's
guy
a-
is fucking a bunch of women, that's good. When a
if you
woman's
can
fucking
provide,
a bunch of
if you
guys,
can provide
that's
for
no
4
good.
women and they're all fat, so you know they eat.
Oh yeah.
They eating. They're not just eating smoothies. They eating.
Well, to be fair, he probably
This guy's
just,
more of a
he
rancher.
probably just puts them in a playpen if they're just fat chicks.
Best. Yeah, none of these people have.
They probably just throw them in a playpen.
Kenya.
They probably
Kenya-
just-
They're just in a circle braiding
Oh,
each other's
Kenya's-
hair.
Kenya K. Stevens.
oh my god, yeah, Kenya's a. I
And then
think she's the
Tiger
only,
Moonstone is one of her boyfriends.
Oh yeah, Tiger was.
I
kinda
like
cool.
Tiger.
He
Yeah,
did not
Tiger's
look like
cool.
a tiger.
I mean,
He wears these Nike hats, these black Nike hats, and you got it.
he looked like the oldest, sickest tiger at the smallest zoo with the tiniest cage.
he didn't look like a tiger. He looked like a herald. He just looked like a straight up herald.
We are trying to get Tiger on
Fat
the
jelly.
podcast because here's a surprise. He's got a smaller following than any of us on Instagram.
A lot of them do weirdly. A lot of them have like.
Oh wait, which
900
one was
followers.
Tiger? I thought Tiger was the guy with the hair.
No,
Tiger's the guy.
Tiger's
that's Sergio Santana.
That's. We talk so much shit on other comics in this.
No, who do we talk shit on?
Sergio Santana.
That's not so much. The guy looks exactly like
He
Sergio.
does look just like Sergio, a guy I met once.
Yeah, and I like Sergio Santana's a great guy. from
Sergio's a good man,
Philadelphia.
and if he does have, if he's in a polyamorous relationship, that's just fine.
It's probably better than the one we saw.
I would love, yeah, we got to get someone on here to really defend polyamory,
Yeah, this should.
and
be
then
the
we
whole
have to
theme of
get
the
someone
podcast.
on to defend homosexuality and being Indian.
Well, polyamory.
And then secular marriage.
Yeah, secular
and then
marriage. Yeah, we got to get somebody to defend secular
women's
marriage.
literacy.
Women's literacy.
And then
I don't like women's literacy. That
Dude,
kind of
what the
bothers me.
fuck are they doing out there?